Hello and good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. It is almost 8 a.m. I just got back from my run and I had really been dreading it. I'm doing this couch to 5K thing I've talked about. I'm on my 4th week and this week it increased to 5-minute intervals, and my last run was terrible. I hated it. I felt like so depleted, so exhausted. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm ready for this. But I think it was really just an off day because today felt good. So also today I ran outside, and my first run of the week, I also ran outside and that one was fine. It was the run 2, which I did at the gym on a treadmill that was so draining for me. And I think I'm just learning as I run more and more, the treadmill is not for me. And that's okay. It just also means that I need to prioritize waking up early enough to run before it gets hot. Whereas at the gym, like with the air conditioning, I can run any time of day. So anyways, went for an early run this morning after I fed Alice. I'm with the kids today, so it was nice to get a little bit of time to myself before the day really gets going. Grace is awake with Steven. Alice is still asleep. I've got 35 minutes until Steven needs to be getting ready for work, and I will tap in for the kids. So perfect amount of time for a shower. Let's go. I am slowly perfecting is too strong of a word. Slowly assembling my skincare-ish makeup routine. I feel like for a long time I wore makeup every day. And then after that, I kind of went to the other extreme of never wearing makeup and really just focusing on skincare. And I feel like now there are so many good products that are kind of that combination of like skincare makeup, and I'm really liking that. So I'll walk you through my little routine, starting with the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. Then we're gonna do the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Drops mixed with this triple peptide Cactus Oasis Serum. I feel like mixing it with a serum helps make it a little bit less streaky. You're welcome. You wanna say hello to the vlog?
Hello, goodbye.
And I feel like this gives my skin such a nice glow. I actually tried this for the first time for a Schultzzie Collective video at the end of last year. And these are very hyped up on social media, I feel like, the bronzy drops. But honestly, they've become such a staple in my routine. I love them. I love the glowy bronzy effect. So now after this, we're gonna do sunscreen. I use either the Supergoop Unseen sunscreen or the Trader Joe's dupe. I have both. I love both. So I just apply that all over and down my neck. And now next, here's what's new. I use this combo of the Banana Bright Eye Cream and the Banana Bright Vitamin CC Stick. This has been dubbed on TikTok the hangover eye duo, because when you look really tired and perhaps hungover, people swear by it for, you know, brightening the under eyes, making you look more awake. And while I'm not hungover, I feel like I look just as drained and tired most days. So I bought this. I was influenced. I got it maybe a week and a half ago, and I'm obsessed. It really, really brightens the under eyes, and I feel like it just kind of wakes up my face in general. And I've always been a little bit insecure about my under eye bags. I used to really cake on the concealer there back when I wore makeup, and I feel like this is kind of the perfect in-between. See, it's like a little stick. I'm still kind of getting the hang of this, but it's also kind of hard to mess up because it's such a lightweight, creamy formula. It doesn't fill into the creases like a typical concealer. So I just kind of dab it around with my finger. Also feels really nice on the skin. Doesn't that actually make a pretty big difference? I feel like this was a step that I was kind of missing in my routine for a long time. And I'm really glad that I found these products because I love the way they feel on my face and I love the way they make my face look. So can't really ask for much more. Now I'm going in with my Glossier Boy Brow. This is nice because it's another product that's kind of hard to mess up. Just kind of brush it through lightly, fluff up the brows, fill them in a little bit. There we go. Now I'm just gonna finish off with some mascara. Kind of want to get a lash lift again because I had done that a few times and I really liked the effect and also loved looking like I was wearing mascara every day without having literally anything on my eyelashes. And I had an appointment to do that for the week before my scheduled C-section, which if you saw my birth vlog, you know. I did not go to my scheduled C-section because my C-section got moved up to 2 weeks before that, so had to cancel the eyelash appointment. But I kind of wanted to do it again. So maybe I'll make an appointment for that soon. Okay, I'm gonna put on some little gold hoops. There we go, and gonna extra slick back my hair. This is the wax stick that I got on TikTok shop that I showed in a previous vlog. Now I've been using it for a while. I really like it. I put in a little bit of gel when I brushed my hair back into the bun. And I feel like this doesn't replace the gel, but it's kind of nice on top of it to just really matte down the hair. All right, now we're gonna finish with a lip gloss. And that is my skincare-ish makeup routine, which is, I pretty much do this every day, but especially good for today. I'm going to the zoo with my sister-in-law. We're gonna take the kids. And if I wore actual makeup today, it would be melting off my face because San Diego in the summer is no joke. So this should be good. That's also why I went with the slicked back bun. If I wore my hair down today, wrangling the kids at the zoo, it would absolutely end up in a bun in like 30 seconds. So why not at least make it intentional? All right, I'm gonna go pack the diaper bag, start getting Grace ready for the zoo, and we're trying to be out of here at like 9:30. Get an earlier start at the zoo to try and escape at least a little bit of that heat. All right, getting the diaper bag packed up for the zoo. And I also need to add kind of more stuff than I think we need in here, because I think after the zoo, because this evening we're going to Steven's parents' house for dinner, and there's a chance we might end up just going straight from the zoo to their house, depending on how long they stay, because I think we're going over to their house at like 4 o'clock. So then Steven could just meet us there after work, but then if we do that, I need to make sure that I have enough diapers and formula and everything, so I'm gonna bulk up the bag a little bit more. I also need to stop for gas on the way to the zoo, so I am gonna check the Upside app, see what cashback rewards I can get, and this vlog is sponsored by Upside. So the free Upside app gets you cash back on daily essentials like gas, dining, groceries. There are over 100,000 gas stations, restaurants, and grocery stores on the Upside app, so cash back is always right around the corner. And it's real cash back. There's no like confusing rewards or points or credits, just actual money that you can transfer straight to your bank account. So you just claim an offer for whatever you're buying on Upside, then pay as usual with a credit or debit card, follow the steps on the app, and get paid. So let's see where we can stop for gas on the way to the zoo. Okay, we're gonna go to this Arco, get 11 cents a gallon back. Perfect stop on our way out. People can earn 3 times more cash back with Upside than other loyalty programs or credit card rewards. $1 million cash back is being earned by Upside users every week. And top Upside earners are making as much as $300 a month. To find out how much you could earn, click the link in the description to download Upside and use code Sierra to get an extra 25 cents back on every gallon on your first tank of gas. Or scan the QR code here to claim this offer. Thank you, Upside. I'm gonna finish packing things up, getting the kids ready. We are actually surprisingly on time, and we'll head for a fun day at the zoo. All right, we are at the zoo. We're in this cute little sport dress today. Should be comfy. Got the kids set up in the double stroller, and my sister-in-law got here at like the exact same time as us, so it's perfect. I'm excited to see my nephew. Grace is excited to see the pink grasshoppers and the lizard that looks like Pascal. Those are her favorites. Hey, how are you?
Pink grasshoppers.
She says there's pink grasshoppers. Well, I tried to put this one in the bouncer and she was not having it. So we just made her nighttime bottle together and you can hang with me while I vlog. Just got home from Steven's parents' house. Grace and Steven are actually still there, but Alice was having a bit of a hard time and her bedtime was approaching. So I headed home with her. We're gonna have a bottle. We're gonna take a bath. Then we're gonna go to sleep. Really fun day. The zoo was awesome. We got to see the pandas. The pandas are back. This is like a huge thing for the San Diego Zoo. Very exciting. They had a virtual queue too. I think it filled up by like 11 a.m. They shut it down. So we just kind of barely got in. Big thing, very exciting. And we weren't really planning on trying to see them because it's like, it's a zoo. Get it? It's like a zoo trying to see that. It's a zoo. Okay. It's a little nuts trying to see these pandas because everyone wants to see the pandas. But they had a virtual queue and we scanned the QR code like right when we got there and we got a 2 o'clock time. So worked out well for us. They also had a standby line, which was massive. I don't even want to know how long that was. But with the like ticketed check-in time, which was free, you just have to sign up for it when you get there, but before they run out for the day. We only waited like 10 minutes, so worked out well. They were so cute. And it was just a really fun day, walking around. I know. Seeing all the animals, spending time with my favorite people. And then dinner at Steven's parents' house was really fun, so just a good day all around, huh? Oh, another yawn. I know. Should we go start your bath? I will see you after bedtime. Well, I decided, if you couldn't tell by my wardrobe change, I am gonna go in the hot tub. I made the spontaneous decision to turn on the heater. I'm gonna enjoy a little bit of me time soaking in the hot tub. This is like always one of my favorite things to do, and our pool is finally fixed. It was like almost a month with it being out of commission. We got the filter problem figured out. All the chemicals are balanced. So last night, actually, all 4 of us went for a swim, which was super fun. And while I was feeding Alice just now, I was thinking like, oh, maybe I'll take a bath after this before Steven and Grace get home. And then I was like, wait, I can use the hot tub. So I turned on the heater and it is definitely not fully heated yet. Yeah, it's at 89, so pretty good, but we've got a ways up to 100 degrees that I set it to. But I don't even care. I'm not even gonna wait because I want to enjoy every second of this that I can. So let's go. I'm so excited. Almost forgot a towel. Take 2. I'm so excited. It's like lukewarm. Honestly reminds me of when I was pregnant and I would have to keep it set super low. Ooh, but the jets at the bottom are hot. Oh, this is nice. Check the baby monitor. Baby is sleeping. Check Steven's location. Have they left yet? Is my clock ticking? No, they're still there. Oh. This is so nice. I think I'm gonna turn on an audiobook. I just, this morning on my run, started Billy Summers by Stephen King. I've really liked all the Stephen King books that I've read so far, and this one's supposed to be kind of in line with those, of more thriller and less horror, because I loved Under the Dome, Shawshank Redemption I also read this year, and 11/22/63. Those were all fantastic, so I'm really excited about this one. I've heard great things. I got it on Libby, so it was free, which makes me love it even more. I have been on quite the reading kick recently. I feel like the past, I think like 2 weeks, I've read more than I have in a while. I read, I think 5 books in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, this all really started when I read Daisy Jones and the Six. I read that last week and I loved it. I devoured it. Really good and interesting, and it's like told through interviews, which I don't know, something about that style just, I couldn't put it down. It was so interesting. And I actually just started the show too, because there's an Amazon Prime show of this book. And then after that, I jumped immediately into Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. And that book had been on my TBR for a while, and I've heard so many people talk about how great it is. And it's about these friends who design a video game together. And that premise didn't sound the most interesting to me, but oh my gosh, it is so much more than that. It is just heartfelt and gripping, and I cried. And this is a book where I stayed up till like 2 in the morning to finish it. I read this in 2 days. Oh my god, it was just so good. Very like coming of age vibes. So I finished Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, and then immediately jumped into The Women by Kristen Hanna. Or I think I had already started that, and then I went back to it. And oh my god, This book. I love Kristen Hanna already, and I think this is some of her best work, like right up there with The Nightingale. This book wrecked me. I was a mess reading it, especially the end. It's about the nurses that served in Vietnam. It's historical fiction, and it was just phenomenal. And this is a new book that just came out this year. It was the pick for my family's book club, and we don't even have book club for like 4 more weeks. So I have to wait so long to talk about it with anyone. But I'm so excited that I'm gonna get to like really delve into talking about this book, because there's so many levels to it. It's that kind of book where, like, I don't know, I thought I knew the path of the book, and then halfway through it like wrapped up that aspect and went into a whole new thing, and I was like, layers. It's read the women. And then after that, I wanted to read a nonfiction book about the Vietnam War, because through reading The Women, not only did I get really interested in like everything covered in that book, but I also realized that I don't really know a lot about that time period. So I read What It Is Like to Go to War by Karl Marlantes. I finished that last night, and it was interesting. It covers a lot of his own experiences, because he was a Marine during the Vietnam War, and also exploring a lot of philosophical questions about what is war, what does it do to the human psyche with all of like the killing and the destruction, and really interesting. Added a lot to my understanding of reading The Women. And now I am ready to go back to fiction. I'm reading Billy Summers, and it is getting dark out here. I'm now using my phone light to give me a little bit of light here to finish up vlogging, but I'm gonna turn off the camera, turn on the audiobook, and just chill. All right, I did my skincare, got my comfy little jammies, and now I'm switching over to my Kindle. And the camera can't really focus right now because I've got the lights dimmed. Gotta keep the cozy vibes, so I think that is my sign to end the vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time. Bye.